y'all think? Turkey scratching? Sure looks like it. Pretty fresh looking too. I've been finding old and fresh turkey scratching as I walk in. I'm headed back in here to try to roost birds for tomorrow morning. And it's a beautiful day. I wish I could hunt today, but that's not the case. The season opens tomorrow here in Illinois. And tomorrow's forecast is supposed to be rain. But it's supposed to quit just after daybreak. All right, so let's talk about strategy real quick. I'm basing my strategy here off of my experience hunting hill country in Minnesota. Terrain here is very similar. It's primarily hardwoods and a lot of little ridges and points coming off. Problem is you don't have as much ag here. There is some fields on private, and the points come off of them are public, so I can hunt those. And there's a lot of other points, but I'm going down like a main ridge here in the middle of them, and I'm gonna owl hoot and coyote howl this evening and trying to get one to gobble. If they gobble on the point next to the private fields, then I'll just come in another route and get in there in the morning. But wherever they gobble at, I'll look at the map and try to figure out a route in there that's the most logical, and then go from there. You guys probably can't see me very well because it's just getting light. We're light enough to owl hoot. Cloudy, and you probably can hear the rain. It's supposed to rain for the next couple hours at least, so I'm going to have to deal with that. The strategy is going to remain the same as it was when I got done trying to locate a bird yesterday evening. That's to ride the roads today and owl hoot from the road and turkey call from the road, and just ride around and see if I can locate birds before diving into a spot. Yesterday I couldn't use any turkey calls to try to locate birds. It's illegal in Illinois to do it before the season. I can only use coyote howls and owl hooters and stuff like that. But today I can go all out. Most of the sign I found was, quarter mile or less from the road, so it may have been just a waste of time to dive that deep. They probably, if it's anything like Minnesota, the birds kind of distribute across the area as the season progresses. You can go to an area in Minnesota in May and be full of birds, but in April, at the beginning of the season, there's nothing. And that might be the case down here in Illinois. Anyway, let's owl hoot and see if we can get one to gobble. I thought I'd lost my owl hoot for a minute. It wasn't in my pocket. Hard to hear anything with this rain, that's for sure. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, get a little extra light, and try it again. The rains are finally over. I put my face mask on, and I picked this spot to go do some walking in, calling, based on what I'm seeing from the road. I haven't heard any birds gobble, but as I was coming down the road earlier, I saw a hen coming out of here, way down the road. When I came back later, saw another hen way up the road going in here. And when I came back down, 2 more hens were going in here, not far from where I parked. So I looked at the map, a bunch of ridges and creeks and stuff, and planned a route that's about 4.5 miles or so round trip. And I'm just gonna cover some ground and see if I can round up a gobbler. Look what I just walked up on. Looks like a whole flock's been in here, scratching around. Scratching all through here. This is fresh. I'm gonna just step up here a little bit and make a call. like my Banshee slate, but I also like this exterminator lash just because it screams. It just gets out there, especially in this hill country where it's a long ways to the next ridge. And also that loudness will sometimes just pull it out of a gobbler that doesn't want to gobble sometimes. He has no choice but to gobble. Alright, let's move on. I'm not sure about it, but I thought I heard a gobble way back beyond where I just last called. Could have been a woodpecker, but it was faint. It sounded like it was down in the bottom. I'll stop here to listen for a minute, make a call. And if it is a gobbler, hopefully get him to gobble again and let him know I'm looking for him. Squirrels don't like me calling. Or don't like my calling. That's probably the case. They don't like my calling, not that I'm calling. Ooh, that was a gobble. Back this way. Actually, it's more that way. Unless it was a different bird. Anyway, let's get closer. I'm not sure if it's one or two birds, but I'm not going directly at the gobbles. I'm kind of going off to one side. That way, if they start advancing to me, we don't run into each other. And I'm going to cut the distance in half. I'm estimating the gobbles were about 550 yards away. And I'm going to get to about 250 or so yards closer. Yeah, this would be a good spot, this big pine. If we come around the curve, there'll be a gun range. Just gobble, one get way off that way. I don't think it's the one I'm after, because it's a long ways off. I wonder if he's going, I wonder if that gobbler's going to where I was at, but he sounds a long ways off, more than, way past where I would have been. I think it was two, one up this way and one that way, and I didn't come around. It sounds like he's down in the creek bottom. I'm basically getting to where I'm between the two gobblers. At least I think it's two gobblers. I know there's one this way, but I think there's one up that way. Oh, one just gobbled back this way. That's what it is. It's probably one bird and it's just echoing out of this bottom. Right down in that, straight down in here. Yeah, he's not terribly far. Well, look how this scratching here. Still gobbling. What I'm looking for is a spot where he'll pop up and be in gun range. It looks like right down there would be. I set up right here somewhere. And he pops over that lip. Oh, he's not far at all. Sounds like he's going up the hill. I'm just set up right here. It sounds like he's getting close. There's two of them. At least two of them. Just go to him. Come on. how to freaking screw that up. He's a big old boy. Oh, there we go. This is what I was hoping for. Get one the first morning because the weather's going to be crappy the rest of the week. I got to check my gun. I don't know did I forget to load it? I don't think so. How about that? I'm wondering if I hit a tree or something on that first shot, but it looked like a clean miss. The second one wasn't a miss. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got a different hat on than I had on earlier. And in previous hunts, this is the hat I wore last year. I put it on before I left the truck. Not really to bring me luck, but just because it's stained and more camo, I guess. The mesh back here is darker. The other one's really kind of bright. So I figured I'd put it on. And maybe that's just what I needed. Put my old hat back on. It's torn and tattered. And got blood and face paint stains on it and just other dirt and grime. But it blends in a lot. I like it. It fits well. It is a gobbler. It's a judge. Y'all believe that? I just looked to my left and here come a turkey at the door, so I could tell it was a gobbler. I wasn't sure if it was a Longbeard or a Jake. He still doesn't know what to think about with a turkey hanging in the tree here. He's nervous and pet. He's just slowly walking away. That's crazy. He walked it to within 15 yards easy. There he goes. Definitely have to look at this gun and get it cleaned up or something. I had the issue last year with a weak firing strike, and now it's done rear its head again. After I cleaned it last year, I didn't have any more issues all through the season and the first part of this season. And now it's problems back again. So I'll get a good cleaning, and don't need that to happen again when a gobbler's standing in front of me. I guess I'll grab some photos here in a moment and holler at my buddies and see how they're doing. I got some friends in the area. And we'll go from there. I do have Nebraska tags, so I may hit the road to Nebraska and I'll try to fill that tag. But right now I'm going to just soak in the moment for a little bit.